We are back with former Vice President Dick Cheney, and joining us now is also his daughter, Republican consultant Liz Cheney. They work together on his new memoir. Great to see both of you again. And Liz, I just want to start out with you because we left things off talking about the election, the presidential election, and we've been seeing things get more dirty on the GOP side. You have Romney telling Gingrich, give back that Freddie Mac money. On top of that, you have Gingrich saying, well, all those monies that you earned at Bain, you should start giving that back because you put companies out of business. What do you think about all of this mudslinging, and is it a smart move for the GOP?
You know, I think it's pretty standard. You know, we're getting down to just weeks before the first votes and before the Iowa caucus, and so I think it's to be expected that people would start pretty aggressively going after each other. I feel good about the fact that we're in a place now where it looks like we're going to have a real contest between Newt Gingrich and Mitt Romney. We've got some other great candidates as well with Rick Santorum and Michelle Bachmann. It'll be interesting to watch.
How long before the race is settled? Because a while ago we were saying that if Romney wins Iowa, that it's over in early January. That doesn't seem the case now.
Yeah, I think it may well go on for a while, and I think it's been terrific, frankly, that people have been paying so much attention. We've had all these debates, and people have really been able to take the measure of these candidates. And the American people are very focused, it seems, on the substance of these debates, which I think is good for the nation.
And remember, we haven't had a single vote cast yet.
This is true.
That
doesn't stop us from talking about it. Are you surprised it's gotten? I mean, because both campaigns seemed to make a conscious choice yesterday. We're going to get aggressive. Surprising that happened so early, or no?
Well, it's they've been working at it for a long time. This race started about as early as anyone that I can remember. I don't find it all that surprising. I've been involved in a lot of campaigns over the years, and this one's no different than those others.
You've called in your book Gingrich a tenacious individual, a great leader, but then you have all of this Republican leadership, for example, Boehner, Coburn, not stepping out and supporting him as positively as one might expect. Do you think that he has the substance and the ability to get to the election without that Republican support?
Well, we'll see what happens. When I look at Newt, I see somebody who's got a wealth of experience. I think the same thing's true of Mitt Romney. They've got a lot more experience than Barack Obama had when he ran for president. He'd been a relatively undistinguished state senator in Illinois. And then all of a sudden he's the president of the United States. The situation with Newt and with Mitt Romney, these are guys that have got a lot of experience running states. Newt was the first Republican Speaker of the House in 40 years. So there's a lot of substance there that I think is very positive.
Can we add the debates? There have been a good number of them, as you know already, and they've gotten aggressive as well. We talk about this. Typically, they're all speaking, and they've gotten their pot shots in. I remember the debates between you and Joe Lieberman. 10, 11 years ago now, which seemed extraordinarily civil and calm and productive, one might say, based on what's happening today. Does the debate format need to change at all?
What Joe and I did, first of all, we liked each other, and we knew each other. Both of us talked about it later. We compared notes, and we were both ready to sort of get down and dirty if we had to, but neither one of us sort of fired that first shot. So what we ended up with was, I think, one of the best debates ever in terms of a good exchange of views and ideas. We didn't agree on a lot of things, but it was a very positive kind of thing. We got a standing ovation from the audience when we finished.
Liz, at this point in things, what's more electable for the GOP, a Washington outsider or somebody who's perceived as an insider who's been around for a long time?
Well, I think that the Republican Party really has got a range of candidates who are putting forward the notion that we think the private sector is the engine of growth of the economy, that Barack Obama's record is abysmal both on foreign policy and on economic policy. And so I think, any of these people that end up with our nomination are going to be in a better position to take the Oval Office than Barack Obama.
Right, we have to leave it there.
Wish we had more time, but we don't.
It's a great book, let me say. It's a wonderful book.
We should mention that. Thank you both for coming in.